Good morning, people. Say hello.
Hey, happy Sunday. Good morning.
Say hello to beautiful Kim and Denise.
Hello. Hello, beautiful Denise.
Hi, beautiful Kim.
Hi, beautiful Scott.
Yeah.
I think Scott was just fishing for a compliment.
No. Got the phone down.
Sunflowers. Yeah. Hi, everyone.
It's a little early today for some reason.
Well, daylight savings time. If you're in daylight savings time, it's even earlier. So.
Right. That's right. Some of us states have lucked out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize it till like yesterday, actually, and I'm like, oh my God, you poor ladies in Cali area.
Yeah.
The roosters haven't even come up yet there.
Exactly.
Yeah, sunflowers and Kim. Yeah.
I say hi, sunflowers.
Yeah. Hi, Dave.
Neptune's daughter.
Hi, Neptune's daughter. Yay. Morning, Kay. Scarborough. Got my coffee. Yay. I'm coffeeed up, man.
Cheers. Happy Sunday.
Yeah. Hi, Deb. Hi, Love and Light.
Yes, Sandra, poor me. Thank you. I need sympathy. Yes.
Who's dumb as that day? Well, but it's been going on for a while.
It had to do with farming, right? Back in the day.
That's right, yeah.
More sunlight.
Yeah.
But we sure love that October fall back, though, don't we?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's a great idea.
That's funny.
So I told you guys our list I got. Anything hit you strikingly to hit first? What I talked about with our list? Or you just want me to roll one out?
Jared?
Yeah, that'd be good.
What were you thinking, Kim?
Yeah, I was gonna say Jared or Bar. Either one of those. I think those are good.
Let's go with Jared and then we hit Bar.
Okay. So where's Jared?
Right? Jared.
Yeah.
What's going on with Jared? Is he afraid now after this Khashoggi information came out? Hiding in the woods? What's going on with Jared?
Yeah. Hi, Shield Maidens. Hi, Greeter TK. Oh, William says daylight savings was put in place to save electricity.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It does. Are we still doing that? I feel like we don't need to do that anymore. So
no,
let's get rid of this.
Days are over. We even have solar nowadays, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, Jared. What's up, man?
I just heard leave me alone. So I feel like he's whatever he's doing, he doesn't want to be bugged. He's doing it on purpose. So there's some place to start.
Yeah, that's a good place. Yeah, I get the same thing with so you get the Seven of Swords reversed. That's pretty much, yeah. I'm afraid I'm not going to get away with what I've been getting away with in the past. Yeah, so leave me alone, right? And it looks like he might just be kind of hanging out with his family, having fun. I don't know, celebrating, I suppose. Looking at his investments from the past, reevaluating, reassessing, and thinking about where he wants to go, or maybe someone's given him an offer. Because there's movement there, But then, lots of cups here, but it's an offer. He's gotten an offer and he doesn't like it. So I'm thinking maybe, well, I'll use the Lenny's while you're looking, Scott. But I think it feels more like I get the feeling he doesn't like what Trump has been doing and offering, and he kind of wants out of it. But, it doesn't work that way, does it?
There's something about cutting ties as well. I think he wants to cut ties with Donald Trump, like publicly. I feel like they're still married financially in a lot of things, but I feel like publicly he wants it to look like they're split. It's not good for him, and I feel like he feels like it's gonna. He'll be robbed of his money. I feel like there's a scramble right now to hold on to stuff.
Wow. That would certainly make sense with this card, because this card can be about abundance, right? With 3 cups. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense. Right. Yeah.
I got that in the past.
What'd you get?
The 3 of Cups. I got that in the past.
In the past, yeah. It was. I think, was it my second or third card in? Yeah.
The celebration toasting of cups is gone.
Yeah. Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine.
Kay Scarborough said she's seen a picture of them boating in Florida, but I don't know when. But I'm seeing him in hiding.
Me too.
You're seeing him in hiding. Yeah.
I think he's like, I'm feeling like he's very worried, and he's getting like health issues from his anxieties of what's going to come. Because I have the Moon, the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Coins coming in together. So that's like mental instability, walking away, trying to hide, and then health issues. And I think it's like anxiety ridden, that kind of thing. That's what I'm feeling there. He's very, very worried about Biden coming in here, the investigations on him, and imprisonment. I think he's in hiding here. And I had the Knight of Cups in the bottom too. That offer we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the hiding also. 7 of Coins. That's here's looking for a different path. And here's all these storms. You're trying to hide behind these storms, a different path here. Then I have a Tower moment when the government's coming.
Mm-hmm.
7 of Cups too. Illusions, losing. How do I get out of this? Trying to create. I just see him super worried, anxiety, hiding out, hoping not to get arrested, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And Ivanka doesn't even show up in this throw, except
neither am I. Neither. Yeah.
Except in the past. I think he's disconnecting from her also.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I get he's feeling really, really, really burdened, and of course he's guilty because he's had all these nefarious plans. I don't know if he's maybe worried about somebody coming after him, because this is a card of investigations as well. But yeah, just like Kim said, he wants to cut the ties. He doesn't want any more of the, he wants out of it, and he's thinking about money, power, protection. He wants to kind of change things up and fly the coop. So yeah, but I feel like there's some document, maybe he will get served with something. There's that possibility, and trying to look in the future. And of course, it would have to do with money. This is also now. I don't know if he was around a lot. I used to get this card all the time for super spreader events. And I remember Ivanka was at one of the last ones, not recently, but, before he lost. And I don't I don't know if Jared was there or not, but Ivanka was there speaking.
Oh, you mean when they were all watching the insurrection happen?
No, before he lost. Like one of his last, like outings remember when they were out when it was like freezing cold?
Oh yeah.
Remember, like, and they were going around to like airports. They would like land the plane and then just set up right there. And remember all those people that like froze? Like some people froze and had to go to the hospital. Yeah, it was one of those. Yeah, I flashed back to that.
Well, I remember seeing that video when they're all watching insurrection happen. I didn't see Jared in that video. Don was there, Ivanka, Trump, what's
the crazy
the chief of staff was there. I seen Meadows.
Yeah.
Jared.
Yeah, the crazy banshee. What's her name? Kimberly. Yeah. Hi, Tanya.
Crazy banshee. That's a good one.
Crazy. That's what my viewers call her. The crazy. There's actually a couple words before that that's even better, but the banshee really puts the
best.
Yes. To come.
Yeah, coked up banshee.
So you guys, I'm hearing that song. Do you know the song "The House of the Rising Sun"? Do you know that song?
Absolutely.
I'm hearing that song. What is that song about? I mean, I know it. Like, but what is it about? Because I'm hearing that.
There is it goes something like, there is a place in New Orleans they call the House of Rising Sun. I'm trying to remember. I used to play it on guitar. It's the only thing I ever learned when I was like 13. Then I gave it up. But oh my goodness. Well, here, let me look real quick.
That would reference China.
Would it really?
The Rising Sun.
Oh, it would, wouldn't it?
China and
interesting. Okay.
That's what I just heard.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm hearing that, like, it's almost distracting. Because it's almost like if I didn't say it, it was just going to keep happening. Japan, somebody said.
It's going to drive you nuts, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of intuitives in the comments. So if you guys get anything, just put it up there.
Yeah.
Because but it's loud and I can, it's not stopping. So I know it's something to do with Jared.
Well, here, Kim, it's there is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy. God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now, the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk.
Oh, and maybe he's going to run. Maybe something,
Yeah. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's all drunk. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun.
Oh, well, interesting. So maybe there's maybe there's some regret on his part, thinking I'm going to go down for this, and I'm actually going to suffer because of what his, Donald Trump's done, what his own dad's done, and now he's in the hot seat,
Mm-hmm.
It's, I think you're right. Absolutely. Yeah. There's something about it going back to New Orleans, or would it be New Orleans, to wear that ball and chain. Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's going to go to jail.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot, actually. In that song, there's a lot of different places to go in that song. It could be he's running, he wants to run. It could also be his overall just kind of where he's at emotionally, that having some regrets and having some.
Yeah, that's a good point. Right. That's a really good point.
Thank you for looking that up, Denise. I've never, I know the song, but I've never I've never really thought of the meaning of it, but that's very interesting.
I always feel when songs come in, it's really important. I've gotten some excellent guidance that way, especially when you don't listen to music often and then you get something really old.
In a song you're not really, a song like you're not very connected to, because I don't feel it's not a song that ever comes up for me ever.
Right,
It's just not one of those things. I know, yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
Sunflower said it was about him following in his father's footsteps. So,
oh, of
that's
course. Yes,
Mm.
right.
maybe afraid he's going to go to jail too.
And that too, yeah, right. And there is that line in there about gambling, which he has been quite the risk taker.
Risk taker, yeah.
Yeah.
And his building's going downhill again, I guess. Bankruptcy or whatever.
Yeah.
Big troubles.
Trouble for Jared.
And
Yeah.
Bro gets the 8 of cups, escaping the family. That makes sense.
Very good. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he's got things 3 times sideways because there's always been that connection to those 3 countries: Saudi,
Yes,
China, and Russia.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're hit on the rising sun too, Scott. I think that's a big piece in there too. There's all these pieces. Yeah.
There's well, he sold, he was in charge of the COVID response, whatever, at first, and they sold all of our extra PPE to Russia.
Yes. Oh, that's right.
And then bought from Russia.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, anything to make a buck anywhere. Yeah.
Gave it away free to China and then bought junk from Russia.
Yeah.
And then we were short, right?
Of course, yeah.
And then I seen that tweet, which was really suspicious, with Ivanka. She posted before coronavirus even really got started in the first death. She posted before the state's first death that they made a deal with Moderna about vaccine before the first death.
Wow.
She posted a tweet before the first death that they're making a deal with Moderna.
Oh, wow.
Vaccines that's really weird.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very telling, isn't it? Yeah.
Like there's a connection there. I never had a great feeling about Moderna, actually.
Interesting.
To come up with that early.
Right.
Right.
It's like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and Connie said also stolen vaccines.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing is they're going to start looking into, the whole COVID response and everything. So a lot could come out there as well. I completely forgot, Scott, that he was in charge of the.
Me too.
Whole,
he wanted blue states to go down, put everything in the red states.
Yeah.
Made it harder in Cali and New York. And
yeah.
So there's I think Trump and Trump family did invest in Moderna. Yeah.
It makes sense.
Thank you, MJ. MJC.
Yes, thank you. Oh, good morning, Jude. Jude's saying good morning to all of us.
Good morning.
15 minutes on Jared. Woo.
Yeah. Okay. So you wanted to look at Barr next?
Yeah, they want to know if Bill Barr is going to get punished. He's a little quiet too. Of course, everyone is. I guess Pompeo came out the other day, a little speech, but no one wants to hear from him either.
Yeah.
I think he might be president in 2024 for some reason.
Yeah. He's got some really bad Pluto transit, so I doubt it.
It's so weird.
If he runs, a lot of dirt might come out because that's how it goes, right?
That's true. Yeah. Op research. Yeah.
Yeah. What were you gonna say? It's so weird. What?
I was just gonna say it feels so weird that it feels like it was 100 years ago that they were in Barr, and doesn't it seem like a long time ago? It's weird how
it's release.
This time.
Yeah.
It's such a weird time. So okay.
Oh, it's not about the shots, Diane. No, it's not about the shots. It's just the connections of trying to make money with Moderna.
Yeah.
It's like Moderna got the heads up first about making a vaccine kind of thing. You know, so they could profit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buying stock. Yeah.
As soon as the stocks, as soon as the information started coming out about Moderna and start making vaccine, their stocks skyrocketed.
Right.
Yeah.
They were the first to talk about it. So it was all about money. Just like him,
always.
Just like him promoting the other malaria drug,
Oh yeah, the hydrochloroquine, whatever. Yeah.
It's all a grift. It's nothing to do with the vaccine.
Yeah, Cece says follow the money. That's right. Yeah. Somebody wanted to know. Oh, Tinker Mouse, what is a bad Pluto transit? It's for him. It's bad. I don't see Pluto transits as being bad, but they're very slow and transformative. You're not the same person after them. But for him, I think if I remember correctly, it's going through his 10th house of career and reputation. So it has a tendency to bring everything out. You can't hide from a Pluto transit. So that's why I don't see him doing well if he tries to run.
Yeah, Renee, I think as Zentica, whatever vaccine is having some issues, they had to pull that.
Oh, the AstraZeneca one?
Yeah.
I feel like Barr is cooperating with something right now.
Ditto. Yeah.
He's talking.
Yeah, because I was visualizing him. I was seeing, and his downside, he's drinking a lot. I kind of see him sitting there, with, scotch and just. But I did get that vision of him meeting with different lawyers.
Okay.
So I think you're right on track there, meeting.
That's weird, Scott, because I read on him a little while ago on my channel, and I kept getting that he was off balance, and I wonder if it was drinking. I don't know if it was. Yeah. So I don't know if, and I kept thinking, is it just like his state of mind? Is it him physically? It almost felt physical, but I wonder if it's drinking. I wonder if it's alcohol that I was picking up on.
It could be too. I did sense a lot of health issues.
Could be.
Yeah, definitely.
Check that out. So I think so. Yeah, I would agree. He's trying to hide something from the public. He's trying to obfuscate from the public. But there's some. Did you say, Scott, you think there's an investigation coming into him soon? Because that would be the case with this card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think they're. Yeah, I think they're going to nail him.
Yeah,
and it has to do with money and his abuse of power. In the DOJ, of course, and his reputation. His reputation's on the line, of course, right? Big old conflict there. Big old fight, big old battle for that. So, no wonder he's drinking. And didn't you feel like he was having stomach problems too or something?
Yeah, I always get stuff like stomach stuff with him, like stomach, like that area, that kind of stuff going on. Just issues there. Yeah.
I was sensing something about there might be cancer down in that area.
Oh, really?
That's what I was sensing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Possible. What do you call it?
Colon.
Diabetes kind of stuff too.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
It's like a combo. What I was sensing.
Yeah.
But I got his current. It's all about this death burdens and being judged. Judgments coming on with him. Ten of Wands is all burdens, and then the death. It's the ending, the new transformation is investigations. Then I have Biden, Chariot, and the world. Everything he's done around the government.
Right.
Chariot, that's the investigations I feel like coming in. Everything Chariot on him, and he's defending himself.
Yeah.
And then I have Justice and the Empress. So I feel like whatever our government has on him is very good.
So Merrick Garland's going to be
Busy.
Yeah. Kicking some whoop ass.
So yeah, it feels a very big defending type time. Like with all of them, they're probably all worried. Everyone in that administration is worried.
Oh yeah, they have to be.
Having the same aspects of drinking and hiding and worry and.
And I don't get him as a lot of times in that circle. I get a lot of people that I feel like in a fighting mode and kind of a defense. I feel like he's completely like just giving whatever they want. It's just like, just get off of me is basically what I feel like.
Yeah.
Go on to somebody else. Here's everything. I don't, leave me alone. That kind of energy of just like giving it all up. He doesn't want to, it's almost like he's not wanting to try to fight. I feel like he's in self-preservation mode, kind of.
Yeah. So that would make sense because I wasn't sensing like a jail term kind of thing. It's like, I'm going to give you whatever I want because I'm not going to prison kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah. That is what it feels like. It just feels like, here's everything and get off of me.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. The person can only take so much at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Kay is asking if Barr has any Epstein trouble with the law.
Oh.
Because there was that. I mean, that happened. Yeah.
I'm getting that directly.
Yeah, I feel like he thinks that's dead and buried. Like that's he feels that's over. That's done. Whether it is or not, I don't know. But he thinks it's done.
So I got this card first. It says, this ring of cabal. I don't know, what do you call it? Transnational crime syndicate. Sex trafficking. All that, and then he thinks it's dead and buried.
Yeah.
Coffin card. He thinks.
Good call there.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So I clarified again about going forward with him. And I still didn't get like the imprisonment kind of feeling. But I have, like you said, Kim, offers giving up with the Page of Cups and the Justice. Page of Cups is giving the offer. So he's been talking, but he's still holding on. He's holding some secrets. He's got secrets he's not going to divulge.
Yeah.
Staying back with the Hangman and the energetic action of talking. He's holding secrets. So it's like, I guess I was getting that before. It's kind of like he's got something in his back pocket kind of thing he's holding on. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Somehow it feels like right now he's going to skate out of it of what he knows.
Right.
Which would be sad news for everything he's done.
Right.
I get, like, in his future, though, I do get the prison card.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know how far off it would be. And, of course, it'd be like the white collar type of thing. But,
Right.
but yeah, he gets, some really bad news. But before so he's being watched because of his, connections and his loyalties.
He looks like that dog. That was funny.
What?
He looks like Droopy Dog.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Droopy Dog.
Yeah. So maybe he winds up locked up or at least indicted for something, whether or not his health lets him, make it.
That could be too.
For his,
Before it ends up, everything he passes or something, possibly from health.
Yeah, through all the stress, right? Yeah.
He's not a spring chicken either.
Yeah.
And his family, he has a couple people that worked for Trump, right? So was it his brother?
His
I'm
daughter.
sorry, son-in-law, daughter and son-in-law. Ooh, that's stressful.
Leona said Autumn says Jared is writing a book.
Oh,
interesting. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but yeah, if he is, I wonder.
Is he writing a book?
Who would
find that book? He didn't say that.
Who the hell wants to hear from what? How to grift?
Jared.
How to grift? How to bend over for MBS? I mean,
exactly.
God.
These people, I know. This just.
That's right, Pam. Pam says prisons have infirmaries. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Olene, I hear you. Who's going to buy it?
I don't
know. Well,
the
RNC always buys all their crates and crates of books, right? So they go to number one and whatever.
Good point. That's
ultimate grift.
Yeah, that is, isn't it?
I pulled out 6 cards here. I see nothing about a book. It's more about defending himself. Hierophant, Empress, 9 of Wands, worries, defending kind of thing. Pulling back. I don't see a book. I just see worry. I don't know. Maybe she tapped into something different that I can't see.
Yeah.
Unless it's a book about how to scam the.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. It's like.
No, I get he's trying to make some kind of resolution, trying to get through like this doorway that he's at of massive guilt, this massive guilt and stress, and things are very, very complicated. He's worried about betrayals. He's worried, maybe he's worried about flipping. Maybe that's it. And then there's this big obstacle. So something's going on with him and Ivanka, because that would be his wife. So yeah, so I didn't get the book card. There's a book card in the Lennies, and I didn't get it. It's all about him, family. Yeah. The family tree that's just sucked up all the water from all the other trees, right? Just that's what he's done. Yeah.
Thank you, Ardessa.
This would have to do. Yeah, thank you. This would have to do with his relationship with his dad too, like you guys were saying.
Right.
Yeah.
All those branches.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing you can give him credit for is like he knows how to survive. Try and turn things around.
Weird.
But at what price?
Donna said she heard Matthew McConaughey is thinking about running for governor of Texas.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you, Twana.
As a joke, I always called him Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, right. Hi, Renee.
Thank you, Twana or Twana?
Yeah, how do I say
Thank
your
you.
name?
Thank you,
Tell us how
Twana.
to say your name. I don't want to be saying your name wrong.
It's like Twana.
Twana. Yeah, reads Twana.
Yeah, J-Lo says the trees always tell us, always let us know in the fall when it's time to let go. Ah, yeah. That's right.
I think
Matthew McConaughey.
I feel like he might get involved, but I don't feel like he'll be the one running. Like he'll back somebody or something. Because I do feel like he might get involved in politics, but I feel like it's not in the front of the scenes. Like he's backing someone up. So maybe it'll be like, I don't know, Beto or somebody like that. But I do feel like he will get involved in some way, but I don't see him, at least right now. I don't see him like actually running, but I do feel like he's close. It's weird. I feel like he's like close to that scene. So I don't know. Maybe he will. Right now, it doesn't feel like he'll actually run, but I do feel him close to that, like helping or something.
Yeah, I feel that same sense. I don't see a victory.
I don't care, so I'm not going to look.
Yeah.
Next question.
I didn't say I cared, Denise. I just
I hear you. I'm just teasing. I'm totally teasing.
It comes.
Yeah, no. I trust your guidance.
I don't think my guys cared that much either. They're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Comes on.
Funny.
Okay, so Tanya said that I'm right, but did I say it right just now, Tanya? Let me know.
Tanya.
Yeah, is it Tanya?
Oh, because it's like Tanya with a W, I guess. Tanya.
Yeah. That was the way I was seeing it, but
or Twana.
I mispronounced names. Oh wait, Tanya said no. Okay.
Twaina.
Yeah, is it Twaina? Is it Twaina?
Twaina.
Is it Twaina? That's beautiful too.
Hi, Deborah. Nice to see
anyway,
you.
it's pretty sweet.
What, Scott?
Any way you look at it, it's a sweet name.
It is. Oh wait, Twaina?
All right. Let's move on from beautiful names, huh?
Yeah, it's a mystery right now.
Twana. Let's read on how to say Twana's name.
Yeah. Is there a? Yeah, I don't have a card for that.
The moon.
Oh gosh.
Thank you, Marcia.
Bless you.
We know how to say that one, Marcia.
Masha.
Marcia. Thank you, Marcia.
There's another question about Miss Green. Majority Green. If she's gonna, like finish her term, her craziness. She has no committee assignments. She has no purpose. All she does is try to shot.
No purpose.
Yeah, she's just there to perpetuate Q. That's not even around anymore, right? Except living through the crazies.
Yeah, that was another question about Q and beyond and others. And
so we're asking if is she going to leave? Is that the question? Was that it?
Yeah.
be removed?
You want to know if she's going to finish her term.
Finish your term. That's right. Thank you. I get no. But let's see why.
I feel like there might be a sex scandal with her.
Oh,
I'm getting that feeling. What?
well, it already has come out that she messed around with her CrossFit teacher.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
And CrossFit got rid of her. She used to promote it. They want nothing to do with her now.
Oh, really? Okay. Because there's something, I feel something like that. It feels like something like that. Or, is she married? Because it feels like something with her husband or something.
She is married, yeah.
Okay, because it just feels like something like that. It feels a little personal, because it doesn't feel political, but it feels like a problem. It feels like it's a real problem. And embarrassing, something about being embarrassed, and it's a problem, and it's hard to embarrass these people, right? It's hard to, they have no shame, but I feel like embarrassment and yeah, public shame, like that kind of thing, like public embarrassment. Yeah.
What's so funny?
Just what Kim was getting. I got the lovers.
Oh.
The lovers.
Oh.
Death. Actions taken about something with lovers.
Okay.
And then I have the tower and the imprisonment card. So it doesn't feel like it's in prison, but it's like there's a drastic change to her career. So I think Kim's on the right track.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like she may be forced out or something because of a scandal of love.
Scandal. Yeah. Interesting.
Knight of Cups in the bottom. Here's your love offer.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree with you guys.
Interesting. Okay.
I get she likes to party. There's something with some money that's coming in, but then here we go, Kim. You're right on. Some love relationship that affects her career, and I don't know if she's a little predatory or something. Like, could this be maybe a younger guy or something? I don't know, but it looks to me like she gets removed, and her. Yeah, there again, like there's the reputation that's a problem, and there's some documents about it, and it could be somebody younger because it's a child card here.
Interesting. It could be like a staffer or something.
Something weird. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you guys, about Marjorie Taylor Greene in a sex scandal first thing in the morning. It's a little much.
I know they're all thrown on gross.
I know. I hope you had breakfast because.
Oh. Hi, Foolist. Foolist Tarot is here. Everyone subscribe to her channel. She's a hoot. Yeah, whatever gets her out. That's right.
Oh, Foolist Tarot.
Yeah, she's so funny. She's
Obviously, being a Q nut isn't going to do it.
A Q nut, yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
really is.
I'm sorry, William. He's like, oh, ick.
Yeah.
Oh, Tisha says, yeah, I just saw a much younger guy and her. Yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, maybe it is something new. Because that other information was already out there.
Yeah. It feels like it's coming. It doesn't feel old to me. It feels like either it's happening now or it's coming.
Oh, yeah. When I was shuffling, the cards I drew were all for her future. I wasn't asking about the past or present. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, Mima.
Is Marjorie Two. Shield Maiden said with
MPD and
Josh
Josh
Hawley. Oh God.
Well, I missed that. What did she say?
Oh, she said, wait, let me find it. Wait. Oh my goodness.
Is she having
Everything
a
flipped
affair
up.
with Josh Hawley?
Yeah. Is she having it off with Josh Hawley? Yeah.
That's an English phrase, having it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, the party of family values. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, that's out the window. They're not that anymore.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. You can get off sex scandals if you want.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, it was my guys.
Yeah, it's not your fault. When you got to say what you get, otherwise it'll drive you nuts, right? Yeah, you can't stuff that down. Oh, Sheila's here. Hi, Sheila. Sheila with Inquisitive Tarot. There's another one. Everyone subscribe.
Inquisitive Tarot.
Yeah. Party of fiscal responsibility, sure.
Yeah, exactly. They're just a bunch of
every time a Dem gets in there has to be some kind of reform act.
Yeah, there's a bunch of hypocrites and they're all in it for the money.
Yeah, voter suppression party. That's all they really are.
Yeah, it's the only way they can win.
Yeah, it really is. They have nothing to run on. I don't know what they're going to run on. So,
right.
And now Trump's taking all their money. So,
yeah, right.
Good luck.
To me. Yeah. Oh man.
Another question was Elaine Chow if she's going to turn on Mitch because she's getting this ethics investigation or whatever, and what Pete Buttigieg might be finding. Who knows? But is there trouble in the Chow Mitch camp?
I feel like he'll do anything to protect her. I feel like he kind of worships the ground she walks on. I really feel like he'll do anything to protect her. I really do feel that way. I feel like he kind of worships her a little bit.
I'm not really thinking the other way around that much.
No. She's very self-serving.
I don't think she feels the same way.
No, I don't either, Scott. I feel like, I even feel like, but I feel like she loves the lifestyle. I think she loves the going to the, being bowed down to by people. I think she loved when he was majority leader. She likes all the trappings of all that, the political high life. I just heard Daddy's Girl. I think her father was the love of her life, or is the love of her life. She's Daddy's girl.
Self-serving for Daddy's interests. I'm getting no, they're not going to turn on each other. I'm getting there in lockstep union. I got the Empress the Unity card of 4 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. That's standing back. The Hermit, Ace of Wands, and 3 of Swords. That feels togetherness again. It's a stepping back. But I don't think she has to worry too much because Mitchie may have some health issues here and be resigning or something like that.
Yeah.
I got a new journey, something about investigations. But as far as flipping, I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling like, they got their papers and dots in a row to protect themselves, whatever it may be, but I don't think she has a worry because something's going on with Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a stepping aside here, possibly health, or chickens come to roost of something.
Yeah, I'm getting that, like, as long as they stick together, they think they'll be okay. And they're going to leave together. I feel like they're going to leave. Even leave Kentucky. I feel like they're leaving. So I don't know how soon, but I feel like they're leaving together. And I think you're right about Mitch's health. I always get something with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I did a 10 card thing so I could look at the way the knighting works. And I'm looking at her as being the top row. But yeah, there's the care. Like she does, even though she seems pretty cold-hearted, she does care for him. But then look what comes next. There's the coffin card. So that's a health issue.
There is a reason Kentucky's looking into replacing with a Republican. That's kind of strange too.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
Why now?
Right. And the death, that death card, or the coffin card removes somebody, but then I get her card right after that. And then there's this big obstacle. That doesn't mean she doesn't get around it, but it could take quite some time. So maybe she goes back to, I don't even know if her father lives in Taiwan, where they came from. I don't know about that because I think the company was built here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The shipping company. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, there's heart problems. Well, and then Mitch has, he still has the polio symptoms. He falls down a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I see heart problems and communication problems.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know about this card. There could be some documents, some indictments, some information. Oh, the voting. Aren't they investigating the voting in Kentucky?
Oh, yes,
currently?
Yes, they are. They are.
Yeah, there could be that because there's this, this abusive, like predatory kind of energy that's there. So there's that. Wow.
Yes, that's right, Gary. Mayor Pete got her job. Yeah, she left. She did leave. She had Mayor Pete's in her position, but yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But it feels like
Lisa, we read on that before, Lisa. I don't think that's going to work with replacing Mitch with a Republican. That's in the Constitution, about a governor's choice of who.
Right.
They can't change the Constitution. The United States Constitution.
Right.
Yeah.
That comes from our Congress, in the federal Congress, not a state. It's illegal. It'd be fought, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's just like all these bills these Republicans are trying to do. It's all going to be fought in court now. Gerrymandering and redistricting.
Right.
voting and stuff they're doing. Now it's got to all go to court, waste time
Right.
because they're just, they're doing illegal type of laws in the states.
Right.
Yeah.
Ugh, fun. Let's see. There was a question about, will the Biden administration increase Social Security benefits in the first term?
Okay.
Let's see, 55. Biden administration.
I just heard shored up, so I feel like maybe they'll just make sure that it's solvent, like it's shored up, it's solid. So that's what I'm getting. I don't know if it'll change. It just feels like it's solid again.
That's good news. I got the
Yeah.
yes card for that. I got a big ol' yes.
Good.
So, excellent. Yeah. I love it when we're on the same page. So what's he going to do in his first term?
They may lower the age too. I feel like they might lower the age a little bit. It doesn't feel like a lot. It feels like a couple years or something, but they might lower it a little bit. And I feel like it's maybe for jobs, to pull people out of the workforce. So that's what I'm getting.
I wonder, is anyone seeing freezing? I don't know. I got freezing on my end a little bit with both Denise and Kim.
Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't noticed it.
Okay, now you're back, but Kim's frozen. At least on my end.
No, I'm not frozen.
now
Am
you're
I
back.
frozen?
No, she's not frozen. At least not
Okay.
on my end.
Am I frozen?
Okay, good.
No, I see
Okay.
you.
Now it's okay.
You were. Yeah.
I was just
There
still.
was like
I'm very
There
still.
was like a minute.
Yeah.
There was like a minute there. Everyone was blurry.
We were focusing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, blurry.
Okay.
Yeah, blurriness happens sometimes. Yeah.
What I'm getting here is that yes, they're going to be working on something to that effect, but I'm feeling like next term, next administration. I don't think there's a agreement that has come.
Right.
Because I do have the lover's judgment, looking at it, taking that path of money, figuring out what to do with it with the page of coins. But
Right.
then I got waiting cards with the hermit, temperance, and then some infighting about it, funding.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has to do a lot with the debt a little bit. It's like not a priority right now, but it is something they want to do. So I'm sensing more like once this era gets over, then the next president, whoever that will be,
Right.
that will be another focus.
Right.
It feels like there's too many other things right now with finances and whatnot, but there is a lot of money cards here. Not a lot, but a few.
Right.
It feels more of a waiting, a looking at it, okay, this is what we got to do. And then the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. That's kind of a setting back to reevaluating kind of thing before making that decision. So I'm kind of feeling like next administration is going to tackle that one.
Okay.
I don't feel a loss.
Yeah, me neither. That's the main thing. I just kind of feel like it's safe.
That, but
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like right now he's more he's more concerned about, well, he's thinking about it. It's kind of like pulling him in, and he's attracted to doing that. But he's really worried about the coronavirus, public, that situation, making sure that all that's taken care of first. Because to me, this is my getting the shot card, and that's like a major conflict right now. He's got to. I feel like he's wanting to shore up the financial situation across the board, get everything really strong. But I agree, like the freezing and nothing, changing. But then later on, it does come in. There's a lot more abundance that comes in, and this is my card for the elderly.
Okay.
Yeah. So I agree with you, Scott. It might be later on. Maybe it would be something that the next run, whoever that is, would run on. Maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing, Denise. I wonder if they'll run on something like that, healthcare and Social Security and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
maybe like that, and doing the Medicare for all again.
Uh-huh.
I think that's gonna, take effect this term. That's probably the next. We're gonna get this one this time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There's a lot of financial stuff to take care of here with coronavirus.
There it really is.
Our debt and green energy. We want to put money into that to help people get solar on their houses and whatnot.
Right.
Oh, Bonnie has a good question, Scott. Do you see that? Will voting rights legislation, so that would be HR 1, will that pass before 2022 midterms?
Did the House pass that?
They're working on it. It hasn't gone through yet. They're working on it. I have notes somewhere. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. So HR 1, and in the Senate it's S1, I guess. It's For the People Act. So it's like John Lewis, getting that.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So it expands early voting, creates automatic voter registration, restores voting rights of those who were formerly incarcerated, requires presidents to release their tax returns, requires states establish a bipartisan independent commission to redraw congressional districts every 10 years. So changes up the gerrymandering. So I don't know if like all of that would pass, but maybe we could ask if the important things would pass by 2022. Because that's the thing that protects the voter suppression, which is the only way they've been winning wherever they have. Their winning isn't so great, but
I feel like there's going to be a big fight. It's going to be a big fight. It's going to be and they're going to lie about things. They're going to be a lie about what's in it to fight this. But I feel like the Republicans are really going to fight that. But they're going to lie. Surprise, surprise. They're going to lie. They're going to try to muddy the water.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting. I feel like it's really going to be a fight, unfortunately. Because you're right. That's all they have. They're going to fight it. They're going to fight hard. And it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be, they're going to, muddy it up, lie about it, make it seem like it's something that's not. And it's going to be hard. It's going to depend on how hard the Democrats fight. Because I feel like Republicans are really going to go to bat for that, to fight against it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting.
I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I see it happening with a compromise.
Good.
Me, yeah,
This
me
is
too,
my
Scott.
Democrats card. The world, its completion, and then here the Eight of Swords. That makes me feel like the compromising. Then we have a victory here,
Oh, great.
and then we have here, and then we have here is law. Ace of Coins, your offer of the law.
Great.
Then I have these working together here. Four of
Yeah.
Coins holding on, and then Queen of Coins.
Oh, excellent.
Then here's your celebration. So at some point, yes, it's going to fall through, but there's a little more compromise yet.
That's great. Good.
I don't. It feels like the GOP can't do anything about it, kind of thing.
Right.
We have the, majority kind of thing. I think it's gonna fly. It just, more fighting about it.
Good, good, good. We need it. I mean, we need to have that, So I hope that's right, Scott.
I wonder if that'll wipe out all those Republican bills in the states. They tried to.
Right.
No, this is federal law. You can't do that. That would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So asking if it would happen by 2022, I get, so this is one of my yes cards, just asking a simple yes or no. But then with the tarot, I got the Eight of Wands. So that's a whole lot of voting coming in to
Right.
support that. And then I get the victory card, like that's a big yes. And the Wheel of Fortune. So that's a big turn and a change of maybe they're going to add something in there about getting rid of the super PACs. Like maybe Sheldon Whitehouse is working on something to blow apart Citizens United and these other, super PACs that have, all the dark money. You had the Three of Pentacles
Right.
too. So that could change that. But then, yeah, big revelation, big hope and faith. And then it kind of blows things up. Changes everything, but then compromises, and I don't know. Maybe it blows apart. Maybe the storyline is like it blows apart all the stalemates that happened. Maybe, yeah. But by 2022, that's awesome. That's right down the line. I wonder if they might end up using their last reconciliation to get that one passed, because that's possible. Right? I mean, if they're going to fight like they need to, the Dems, right?
Right.
It'd be worth using. Yeah.
There you go, Susan. Yeah, I like Sheldon. He's a good man.
Oh, Sheldon Whitehouse is awesome.
It took a lot of courage to bring that out in hearings about dark money and putting together those posters.
I know.
That's been a secret for a long time, and he's brought up the dark money.
Yeah, no one's talked about that. It's so healing to have things come out. We've come so far, haven't we? Like, remember when Trump first won, or when he was running and nobody was, in the beginning, it was kind of, oh, let's give him a chance. Once he was in and we were past that shock. And then we had this like long, like they weren't really saying how dark he was. Nobody was going to really talk about that on the news. Even on MSNBC, they weren't talking about that. But now you look at in this last year, it's all out. There's still more that they should be talking about that they're not. But like nobody's talking about sex trafficking and Russian money, and they're finally talking a lot about money laundering, which that was in there from long, like let's talk about that from the 80s, right?
Yeah. Well, I remember when he first got in, I would get over and over again that he was going to drain the swamp, but not in the way we think.
Yeah.
He was going to, but it wasn't in the way that we thought.
Yes, exactly.
And that is, exactly. It's all out in the open.
Yeah, the corruption, the swamp creatures can't hide anymore.
Right.
They turned over all the rocks and.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movement on that front. about the money laundering and everything.
Yeah.
I can't remember what. Was it Cyprus? I think Cyprus is,
Mhm.
it said they're going to turn over all the information of who has accounts for
Oh,
That
hiding
right.
money.
that will do
They're
it.
waiting so people can get their money out if they want, I guess. But
Yeah.
everything's
Right.
moving that way to get rid of that dark money.
I saw earlier too, Scott, that somebody was asking if they're going to catch the pipe bomber.
Oh.
Catch. Oh, the one who placed those pipe bombs?
Yeah, the one that they have all the footage of. And is it male or female? Because some people think it's might be female, some people male.
I haven't read on that. Oh, pipe bomb.
Oh, yeah, Gary, I agree with Rachel Maddow. She has been, but now all the other ones are too. It's finally,
Mhm.
One team. Pipe bomber.
So we're gonna catch the pipe bomber.
Yeah, if the pipe bomber is male or female, and if they're going to catch them.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not seeing a female. There's a lot of anxiety and worry about the person who is. I got a male at the end, but I'm getting a connection to our government.
Right.
Who the person who did this or set the bombs down or whatever, there's a connection that's coming out within our government.
Oh.
Like, they had contacts with Roger Stone to Trump or whatever kind of thing. I think that's part of the worry, but that's how they're going to figure out who it is through these investigations.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting they're definitely going to find this person. That I hear haul him in. So I feel like they're going to haul him in. They're going to bring him in.
I get who. I'm not. It feels more coordinated than just one female kind of thing.
Right.
But I'm sensing more of a male energy. It may have been, I guess I could clarify.
I'm getting like a partner. I'm getting like a partnership. Like it's one person does this, one person does that, like two.
I'm feeling that too. It's
maybe one person makes them, one person places them, or something like that. But it's like two. Something about
older and younger, older and younger.
Oh, okay.
I get the guy's been paid and from somebody in the White House.
Oh wow.
He's been paid. He's been paid and given. He'll definitely be caught. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you, Kim, and you're right on, Scott, with somebody in the government. But I get the gift card, the lots of money card, and then more money, more money, great fortune. The dude did it, and I get that it is a guy did it for money. It was just a payment. Because he planted it at both. It was planted at both the RNC and the DNC.
Interesting.
Areas. Yeah, both areas.
Okay.
I guess it would have been a diversion or something. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Scott?
I clarified who it was.
Okay.
I'm getting it was the man who made and placed them, but the woman is the one that got the money.
Oh, interesting. Because
Ah.
it does feel almost like a couple. So
Yeah.
whether it's just like a close partnership or a couple, that's interesting, Scott.
So yeah, I
Yeah, I
asked
couldn't
who,
get nail
you know, who did it, and I got the Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So that's your assistance giving of money,
Right.
and here's your
Right.
woman collecting it. And again, I
Interesting.
got within our government, Ace of Cups
Interesting.
within our government.
with the
The
Hierophant
money
there,
was
yeah.
funneled through part of our government, whether it's a super PAC or whatever within our government or connected.
Right.
Yeah.
And here's your woman holding them tight to that money.
Mm.
With that, in this deck, it's a woman holding on tight with that money. So then I also have, it's going to be found out of the connections, Justice and the Six of Cups.
Wow.
So that's like connections from the past coming to the forefront, figuring it out with Justice, balancing out and figuring it out.
Mm.
So yeah,
That is
so that's what I'm
interesting.
getting. It was like a male, dominant. I am sensing that partnership too, like you said, Kim. But it's like the male did it, but
Right.
secretly the woman was in charge of collecting the money or getting paid.
Interesting.
Wow.
But it also does feel like there's more than two people involved. This is a coordinated effort, just like the whole insurrection thing.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
Right.
Now Book Bewitch is asking, why didn't the bombs go off? I don't think they could do it. I don't think they were set to be triggered. Because weren't they at the DNC and RNC or something like that at separate buildings, not at the Capitol?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting they weren't set to go off. Like they didn't want to destroy the building and cause death. Because I'm not getting a sense of that the bomber, the Oklahoma bomber kind of thing.
Right.
It feels like more of a threat, or this is what we can do. But I'm hearing and getting they weren't set to go off. Do you get that sense?
I'm seeing, when you put the dollar on the string and you pull the dollar and they follow the dollar, that's what I'm getting. Like, it was like to lure them away, to lure them to pull their attention to
like pull officers from the scene.
Right. Right. Go, yeah. So like pull people away to go look at the bomb rather than be
a diversion. Yeah.
Right. A diversion. Exactly.
Yeah, distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I think that's right. It just wasn't the purpose.
Totally agree. That's what this little guy. That's what this guy would do in a little nefarious way. Like diversion, distraction. Yeah, absolutely.
But who is it? Pam Pierce says the bombs are found on time. They were live. Yeah, they could have been live and been able to go off, but I don't sense they were actually meant to be used. This is just my feeling.
It's someone. I'm scrolling up to see. I'm scrolling back. There was something. Somebody wrote something about the that the FBI hasn't released any tapes. Oh, here we go. T-Mew says no video of the pipe bombs left on Capitol property have been released by FBI. but there was those little videos of, I'm sitting down with the backpack and picking it up and walking away. Okay, so.
But they didn't go off. That's
right.
So that's a non-issue whether I am getting the right information or not. But they did not go off.
Right. Yeah.
But a diversion does seem more logical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because the guard was 3.5 hours late. So it makes sense to pull people away and get in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kristen asked a question about QAnon. If QAnon's going away and if like another crazy group would come forward. And like, I guess we're kind of going down the road of if white supremacy is actually going to tail off, within these Proud Boys and Oath Keepers, conspiracy theories is going to die off, and then the possibility of something else coming in.
Okay.
So that, I guess it comes together and all the same kind of thing of crazy and racism.
Did you guys, just as a side note, did you guys see that weird video of Mike Flynn and his family taking the oath to QAnon? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So weird. That guy is.
Yeah.
There's something happening with him.
Yeah. Was it with the Oath Keepers or what was it? Or QAnon? I think it was
QAnon. Yeah.
The QAnon pledge. Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, talk about fall from grace, right? I mean,
it's like joining the service. You take the oath of office or oath,
right?
But it's to Q,
right?
Crazy.
It's just crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what are we looking at? The future of domestic terrorism? What's our question?
I guess the first
kind of, yeah.
The future of misinformation with QAnon.
Okay.
First, and then we'll look into the future of the Oath Keepers and Proud Boys and the white supremacy kind of thing. Going away, we're going to hang on, or
so focus on Q first, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, so we get everyone, these people deprogrammed to know the truth, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you guys remember that group that they all wore the sneakers, they all wore the tennis shoes, and they committed suicide? Do you remember that group?
Yeah.
No.
They all had matching tennis shoes, and they all. That's what I'm seeing.
They were going to get beamed up. You're seeing like a mass suicide. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the suicide part or just the cults, like kind of like going off the edge into like a literal cult kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know, but I'm seeing that. So if somebody has an idea, Heaven's Gate, that was it. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not sure why I'm seeing that, but maybe they're going to go that route into more of like just a cult, a proper cult.
Yeah.
and start and more of like a doomsday kind of group, that kind of thing. doomsday cult, I guess. But yeah, again, in the comments, if you have any like hits or thoughts about that, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, blind faith. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So just focusing in on QAnon, I get that it's ending. The internet, the widespread ability to communicate over the internet is that's what's ending for some reason. And I don't know if this card has to do more with their mental illness, or because it's a 45 card, it could have to do with because finally Trump just kind of fizzles out. But there's some new new choices, or maybe it's just that it's at a crossroads. And then this is confusing to me because there's the woman card comes in and I don't know who this is, and then I get the snake. So that's something really complicated and tricky and full of betrayal. What do you have there, Scott? What is that?
I got your woman too.
Yeah, the woman. Okay. Yeah. So, and it's something shocking. I get this lightning shocking card, and she's like all tangled up in it and very self-centered. So I don't know who this woman is.
It's probably
Maybe you'll get a hit, Kim.
Probably
it could be Marjorie Green or somebody like that. Like maybe Marjorie Green or somebody.
Yeah.
It probably is the woman helping fund QAnon,
Yeah.
Such as a Mercer or some kind of person like that.
Yeah, a Mercer. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it could be something like that.
That tower when you're talking about Heaven's Gate or whatever. It's like it's in like the drastic end. There's like going to be
like maybe a proper ending to this, like kind of a doomsday kind of end.
So when I was getting in that energy, I was getting a little bit of like Facebook and things like that they're going to be laws to regulate the information. It feels like it's going to take time yet, but it feels like I got this investigation of that QAnon messaging, the pet messenger card, and here's my chief investigator or whatever. And then here it feels like Facebook coming in with the Empress. It feels like the info end. And then they got actions, and then the loss and hangman position of QAnon type stuff. But I'm getting fed more about the information, shutting down that information and making laws so you're responsible kind of thing if you promote this stuff.
Right.
So that's the eventual part. It's all about stopping the information that's lies, and holding them accountable. So that's where I feel it's gonna go once they get that link, that possible funded link woman. There's gonna be that tower moment, and then regulating misinformation. That's what I'm getting here, because it's all an illusion. It's all a lie. 7 of Cups, illusion, and then 7 of Coins, moving on to a better path, changing directions, regulating the information. So that's where it feels like it's going to me.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right. Thank you, Marie.
Thank you, bless you.
Yeah, I agree, Scott, and I think you could be right with Marjorie Taylor Greene, because I have the this is the government card in the Lenormand, and somebody that's already part of their order, part of QAnon order, because I was asking who is the woman, but things fall apart, everything breaks down. So there's that.
Interesting.
But yeah, that I'm going to hold on to that kind of Heaven's Gate image, because that's. I mean, I hope nobody goes and I don't think anybody's telling them to go commit suicide, but the whole the way it ended maybe
Well,
that
that's
was
it does feel like that. It does, because that was like a cult, and it ended. I mean, it was like that was it. That was, you didn't hear about them anymore. But it was like a doomsday cult, and I wonder if it's going to take that turn as they keep setting the date, and it keeps getting, you know what I mean? Like it's like some kind of something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yes, Pam, we certainly do need mass mental health help.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe like rehab clinics for cults. Oh, you think
maybe. Yeah. Go ahead.
no, that's were you reading the same thing? Thayer's comment or Thayer's comment?
Yeah.
Thayer's comment. Yeah. Jenny,
Yeah.
what's her name? Jenny Thomas. Yeah, crazy Jenny Thomas.
Yeah.
You know, we've felt there's going to be issues there, and for some reason I always thought there's three judges going away
Mm.
within
Yeah, when I read on Clarence, yeah, that's definitely yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
once they get into investigations, whatever. I like last year reading up to it, you know, with the other woman getting in, Amy,
Mm-hmm.
and I keep hearing like there's three going away.
Interesting.
You know, sometime in this administration. And I
Right.
would guess it would. I would. You know, I was getting a hit towards Clarence.
I was, yeah, I got a health thing with him. So,
yeah.
And well, it could be a combo of his wife's influence.
yeah.
The stress, maybe, yeah. And then Kavanaugh, hopefully.
I think those investigations are coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He may be forced, and then
Oh, Judy wants to know. Hold on. I'm using this deck, Judy.
Maybe Linderman.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Maybe.
neat cards. I like those.
I think he named it maybe because it's a combo of in the traditional Lenormand there's only 36 cards, but there's 52 in this one. So he threw in some gypsy cards. So it's like maybe Lenormand, maybe gypsy. We don't know.
Nice.
Good sense of humor. Yeah, Marie says Amy, Kavanaugh, and Thomas. I'd go for that.
yeah, it seems like that. And I know it's kind of weird though. Amy's been actually kind of sensible in her voting.
I know, surprisingly so. Yeah, it could be the Chief Justice. I don't know how long he'll be there.
Oh, Roberts.
Roberts. I think he's I think he's tired. I think he seems like he's ready to go.
Yeah.
He seems like he wants to retire to me.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of justices there, Tish. Oof.
Oh.
Alito, Kavanaugh, ACB, Clarence, and Jeffrey. That's a lot.
Interesting.
That is a lot.
We'll have to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
But I really think I really feel strongly that those investigation on them, Kavanaugh is coming back. There's two that was suppressed. They know about it's been out there. They know about those payoffs, the money and compromise.
Yep. And to be honest, it's karmic. There's three judges that should not be on there. They did that in a really sleazy way, and so it's karma. If there's three that leave, then we're all even.
Yeah.
It's karmically balanced again.
Yeah, that's such a good point.
Yeah. There's no way the Supreme Court justices don't know about the dark money. There's no way.
Right. Yeah, they're
not that dumb.
No. Yeah.
So let's see. Want to switch gears to Cy Vance?
Okay.
Sure.
First we'll see why he's Why is he not running again? People ask about that one.
Why he's retiring?
Yeah, why is he retiring?
Yeah.
Just had enough, or there's some backdoor pressure, or does he not actually want to finish the job? What's up with that?
I just heard step aside. I think maybe somebody asked him to step aside. Somebody may have asked him to move over to go. I don't know why, but.
Okay, me stepping in his energy, I do feel like he is currently laser focused on the task at hand. There is no deterring about all these investigations in the 45. But on the back end, there's something hanging over his head from the past, trying to keep secret. There is some infighting here. So he wants to, it feels like pressure to get calmer. There's a worry there. There's a worry about what happened with the White House. And then I have 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and then moving on to calmer waters. So I'm getting something about there's some back end pressure. Maybe there's some, some hitman or something putting some in his, you do this, you'll get this. There's this worry there, something from the past too. He wants to keep secret. Government, the star, and moving forward with his investigation. So it feels like he's had enough, and he's worried.
Right.
But it also feels like there has been a message sent to him about something, and he's worried.
Okay.
So I'm not, Nancy, I'm not worried about that 32K. He gave it back. He wasn't all honorable in the past, but it has something to do with the past. But he is not deterred right now. But I feel like there's this sense of worry, like I've had enough of this pressure, this political pressure, he just had enough, but he's not deterred right now. He is laser focused. There's no deterring this going on. Whatever deals he may have done in the past or let something slide isn't going to happen now. But it feels like a last hurrah to get the calmer waters. It's like, I just want to retire from this stuff. That's the feeling, the pressure and the like, oh my God, When I see that four of wands here, that's why I sense a lot of, this was the White House card for a lot of people, and this is the unity card. But this is where I'm feeling like, here's this little person here giving a message to Vance, like, you can't do this, I got this,
right.
Whatever, it's like, and then I had the past card, something from the past, your little infighting. I had this secret on you, that kind of stuff. But I think it's just pressure and like, I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Right.
Someone has to take over, but this is moving forward, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I get that clear too, Scott. But I get that with the Four of Cups reversed, there's some new thing he wants to go for. Like he's kind of tired of it, and then I think he thinks it's all in good hands because I've got the Queen of Swords followed by the Queen of Wands. So I don't know if we're talking about Letitia James and someone else. I know he has a lot of really qualified women working with him, and then he just wants to move on with the Ace of Wands. I feel like he wants something new. He's retiring because he wants something new, and using the little Lennies, I got the same message basically. So
it's interesting too, Denise, because I'm getting a woman influencing his decision to step aside.
So maybe it's his wife or something.
It could be, yeah. Or it could be, yeah.
There's a woman running. There's a woman running for his seat.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's what it is.
She's the leader of the pack right now, anyway.
Okay.
I don't know. I started getting in his energy. I feel all choked up.
Oh, really?
You know, it's like the stress. I feel like the stress here and worry. And I got that Three of Swords. You know, that's your kind of like that heartbreak, your worry, your that kind of thing. And I'm trying to release that because I feel his energy right here. Like,
oh yeah.
You know, you're basically going after the mob, right?
You know what? That's right.
Rico.
That's right. It's not just Trump. He's oh my goodness. Yeah, talk about a can of worms or Pandora's box. Yeah.
That's interesting because it does feel like he doesn't want to be the one to do it. Like he wants to he doesn't want to be the one.
Yeah.
It feels like that. So I think you're right, Scott.
Wow.
I think it is like a little bit of worry about or just like I don't want to deal with whatever the repercussions are or that whole thing.
Timing.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It's like he doesn't want that kind of thing on his head. Like I'm the one that took down the Trump org. Kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. I did with the Lennies. I did have like this one has to do with like shattering everything. And with the safeguard, it's like all the money, all the money assets and where it flowed or where the money went. Yeah. Wow. And the sun card was in there too. So that would reveal all of it. So, and that can sometimes be like over, I get that off you, Scott, an overheated, your solar essence and everything's just kind of overheated. That can happen. Yeah. Wow. Good catch on that, Scott.
Yeah.
That's what I felt, so bring it out there.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is.
Well, that makes sense with the way they're focused, Michael Clinton talked about Michael Cohen coming back for the 8th time. That's serious.
Wow.
And the forensic accountant, somebody reminded us of that too. Like you don't bring those guys in for no reason. Once the forensic accountants come in, you're towards the end.
Yeah.
Wow.
I seen on Twitter someone was talking about that with everything, and they're like, you can count on it coming in.
Yeah.
That's coming in real soon. kind of thing.
Right.
That's exactly how it works. Yeah.
I
Russian mobs.
They've had a lot of that information already. It just gave them all,
yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I read reports too, and I sensed that once they, asked for that information, some of it already came through from like Mazars and whatnot, and then Trump lost it. So they already had those tidbits. How else is, like the Times get Trump's taxes and all that because there was things that came through.
Right.
When the Times came out with that big information about his
all
loans.
Yeah,
Stuff
absolutely. Absolutely.
And someone reminded me in on one of my videos, one of the comments was, she reminded me that that it was Mary Trump who had a lot of the information from years and years and years and years ago, and it was partly because, well, she had the information, but then it got sent to, I guess, the lady in New York Times, I can't remember her name, Sally, somebody said, you have this, we want it. If you want to send it to us, we'll go through it all and see what we can find. But it had to do with the fact that Mary Trump was trying to, well, she's not trying to, she has sued Trump for his, I can't remember the word, but basically he changed the trust fund. He changed
right, her inheritance. Yeah.
So, and it affected everyone's inheritance down the line.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also I don't know if you said you read on KIM, Denise, but I get whenever I look at him, I feel like he is so determined for Trump to go to jail. I feel like he is so, that is what he really, really wants. It's like, if I had to go to jail, you're going to have to go to jail. Exactly. I feel like that is such a focus for him. Whenever I look at him, it's like, I want him in jail,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like he is very, very willing to do whatever, give whatever to make sure Trump sees jail time.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it felt when I did that reading. Yeah. I don't remember all of it, even though I just did it like 2 days ago or yesterday morning. I forget. But
yeah.
I remember the feelings, but I don't remember the cards.
Right.
But yeah, I felt that same thing. Like he really wanted to save his own soul, turn everything around for himself, and get the truth out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Starseed Chan read on Q a little earlier.
Yeah.
It felt like all that's going to get squashed, and the lies and disinformation is going to be changed, be held accountable for your kind of
right,
kind of like Twitter has done. If it's a lie, it gets shut off, kind of like with Trump. People lose their accounts, and
right.
So the misinformation is going to be. Let's see. When did we read on that? About 25 minutes ago. 25, 30 minutes ago we did. Okay. So.
Oh, yes, Bonnie, thank you. It was Susan Craig. That's the gal from the New York Times. Yes, thank you. Susan or Suzanne Craig. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
I always want to call her Sally, but yeah, that changed everything, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got time for 2 more, and then you guys can go back to sleep for a nap.
You read my mind, Scott. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
You got up so early. Bless you. Thank you for coming, and everyone else.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. And thank you for hanging out, Denise, as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, the job market. That was a question too. If the job market's going to be improving for people.
Okay.
We got Biden's plan to get everyone vaccinated by May something and have enough vaccines. That should help. Getting people money. So the future of the job market and how soon.
You know what? I do feel like it's going to be good. And I feel like there's a lot of industry, like we'll be making stuff here again, like green jobs and like cars and stuff. I feel like things are coming back here to be made here. It just feels like we won't just be the consumer society. We'll be having actual companies and stuff here, and in different places that were robbed of jobs before, like in the Midwest and places like that. I feel like they're going to be putting stuff there. A lot of green stuff, but I feel like they're trying to not we'll be making stuff here again. That's what it feels like. That's what I can say.
That's great.
Well, I don't have to move on what Kim just said because she just said it.
Okay. It's good news. That's okay.
The creation under Biden, they have a plan to bring stuff back to the USA.
Yeah.
Right.
So timing completely, but I'm sensing about this, the work market, and that is probably a year away.
Yeah.
I got the moon. But as far as the workforce moving forward, it's pretty quick. Pretty quick. Within 4 to 5 months, I think it feels like many things are going to be moving positively.
Yeah.
To where it was 2 years ago, kind of thing. Or whenever it was,
Right.
when it crashed. I guess that would be a year ago. So the vaccines, everything else, opening up gradually the way you should. If July-ish, start moving better. But this whole plan of the workforce, it feels like get by this now, try to get back to normal, and then we're going to start creating these green jobs and everything like that.
Right.
So I'm sensing there. So it feels like July-ish, more of a, moving forward to the way the job market used to be.
Right. It does feel soon.
It does feel soon.
Yeah. You know what else I'm getting is something about small businesses. There's some kind of trend that's going to go on. You remember how like in the 90s, all the coffee places popped up like Starbucks and it feels like that, but it feels like a new trend. I can't put my finger on what it is, but it feels like it's the new thing. It's the new thing and it's popping up everywhere. So it's all these small businesses related to it. It does feel like food or drink though. It does feel like that kind of thing. What is it?
A lot of those are probably the only ones that survived, really.
It feels new. It feels like it's new business, new stuff. It does feel like the coffee craze of the 90s. It feels like that. It feels like it's something different. It's something new.
Wow.
What is it?
A lot of small businesses had to bankrupt.
Right. Exactly.
So to create, it feels like create new.
What's it related to? It almost feels like it's related to, this is going to sound, but it almost feels like it's related to hemp, like something like that.
Oh.
Well,
Well, my goodness. I mean, we're talking lotions.
It feels like that though, and something like that.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense though. It's such an amazing product as far as making ropes and clothing, like hemp clothing. Supposedly a hemp shirt will last forever.
It could be pot. I don't think it's pot shop, Sherry, but because it doesn't feel medicinal like that. But it feels like
trendy,
like like a trend, and like Starbucks, or like, like that kind of thing, or Jamba Juice, that. But it feels like that. It feels like hemp.
Like there's
That's
one in every
weird.
strip mall, or one on every corner.
Yeah.
The way Starbucks blew up, and they had to
Well,
kind of pull
different
back.
strains. You know how they have like Starbucks and they have Pete's Coffee and all these. It feels like that kind of like thing, and all these small businesses like pop up everywhere, and it's really great. I mean, it's like good for the economy, and it feels like it's something kind of healthy, or something kind of more organic. Yeah, exactly, Nia, like something like that. But it feels like that.
Yeah, Pam says
And we all need to get high after the Trump years. We need to release.
Absolutely. Yeah. I get that. Yeah. Yes. Definitely. Everything's going to like come back to the homeland. So I think this reiterates what you got about things coming back. And then I get this card. Secondly, it's a 5 of Pentacles. When it's reversed, that has to do with getting out of poverty, out of debt, out of the recession. And then the Queen of Cups there's the family, and honoring all that is sacred, and caring about, like maybe the big brother, sister family of America, that type of thing. And then it could be like it's kind of up and down for a while, but we're juggling a lot that's coming in. It's going to be a lot of hard work. But then it looks like it's really good, because there's the King of Wands, and that's like the entrepreneur card. That's like just what you're saying. Like open it, like, let's put it in this strip mall. I want to be here.
Right.
And it's online too. Of course, everything's online.
Yeah.
But the stores you're talking about would be a place where they could go and like test products and feel and things like that too.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be the brick and mortar plus online, which would be huge. Yeah. But
someone just said in the chat, someone just said there's a show about cooking with hemp. So maybe it will be like hemp restaurants or something, or I don't know, but it feels like a trend, like it feels trendy.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Hemp can be used in building materials, even. What Meister says. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, as far as marijuana goes, it's getting legalized. It could open up doors for many things.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, and say they can also. Foolist says that hemp can also rejuvenate the soil in rotation.
Oh,
yeah, excellent. Yeah.
So maybe it will be also like involved in some of the green stuff that Biden will be kind of implementing. Maybe it'll be part of that as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you can use it for building material, food, beauty products, clothing, what's left? I mean, that's a crazy amount of, wow. And doesn't it grow really fast too? Pretty fast?
Between it grows. It used to grow wild in the USA. So yeah, it must be.
Yeah, Connie. Yeah. Old product from the old days. Hemp. Yeah, EJ says coming into new industry. Old and new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medical lotion. My shoulder.
Lotion. Case says even a source of biofuel. There you go.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
It grows like weed. Yeah, it grows like a weed. That's true.
GM Dave, you can build a house with hemp.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah, you're right on with that, Kim. That hit was awesome.
Thank you. That hit.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, not sorry, actually.
See what Connie said? Everyone will be smiling and we'll all know why.
Oh, funny.
Funny stuff.
Oh, Tisha says she has 20 acres full of hemp. We call them weeds.
Yeah. Exactly. Grows like a weed.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what's the last question, Scott? What's the golden question?
The last question here. Last one. Where do we want to go? Well, I guess we don't have to look at live concerts because the job market's opening up
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
summer. I think live concerts will probably be rolling on.
Yeah.
A lot of questions I had down we already tackled within. There's another supposedly QAnon thing about March 20th.
Okay.
Is that just like another March 4th? Anything moving forward with the Q guys, or is it all just going to piddle out with any kind of revenge thing?
Okay.
Yeah, you know that nonsense they're talking like Biden's actually a robot, and Trump is running the country behind the scenes.
Oh gosh, I know, it's so crazy.
Jeez. Wow.
What was the date again, Scott? March 20th?
March 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
Kristen told me. It was something
Okay.
about March 20. I didn't see it. She said it might be like QAnon Day.
Well, I get there's no victory if they're going to try that. If they're going to try anything, there's no victory, and that we have lots of protection. With the Knight of Pentacles is protection, and Wheel of Fortune reversed. It's like nah, not. I'm not seeing anything happen. I mean, anything successful, anything dangerous. Judgment reverse, no.
Yeah. Anything moving forward just going to get shut down.
Yeah.
I feel like there might be some arrests that day, actually. I feel like it's going to mark something else. It's like it marks something that's not that. It's like, but it's like the justice, like you got the justice card. It does feel like there might be some arrests that day or something. It does feel, because it feels like significant, but for a different reason.
Yeah, I like that.
Not for that.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Scott, go ahead.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just the government strength investigations, 10 of Swords, squashing the devil, and then everything's calm. All that QAnon's coming to a drastic close. I did have 2 nights also, Knight of Coins, Knight of Wands, so there's a lot of people out there.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You know, it feels like a lot of that FBI energy or cop officers and whatnot. So anything moving forward is going to get squashed because they know about it, they hear about it, and it's like, okay,
right.
the radar is on.
Right.
So our government, it just keeps popping up about everything. Our government, the Hierophant, it's coming in. Came in every day.
Kashmir says the Republican Party was started on March 20th.
Oh, is that what it is?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. But I like your card, Scott. And I really like your message, Kim. That's awesome.
Wah for them.
Yeah. Ruh-roh. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Any day.
Yeah. Lucian, thank you so much.
Then I suppose they're going to go on, and July 4th is when Trump is actually going to be, right? Our country was born.
Yeah, exactly.
On. They need to just squash them boys. get rid of the nuts. It just gives them something to hold on to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you lied. He didn't take up, and then they say he is actually the president. Oh, really? Cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to
Exactly.
find who it is.
They'll say that it's that Kamala is Trump in a wig. 'Cause
Yeah, something weird.
you never see her without her mask, and she's always good.
Wow.
Yeah,
I won't give them ideas because
I seen on one video this psychic went on a live show and she claimed that, and she did this like before January, and she said that there's going to be a huge shift at January 20th that Biden's going to get kicked off and Trump is going to be president and Kamala Harris is going to be the vice president. That's what her prediction was. I'm like, really? You honestly believe that's going to happen? Yeah, I think she's lost. I think she lost a little guidance there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this was on a radio. This was on a radio show.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, I don't think you're going to be getting many calls.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was cray.
Oh my gosh.
So I pulled an angel card for the day, and
Okay.
I got teaching and learning.
Ah.
That's Archangel Zadkiel. Keep an open mind, learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others.
That is always good. At this time is I mean it is the time for learning. It's the time, it really is. It's been such a wild so many lessons in all of this, in the coronavirus and all the government stuff going down, and even just like all the new beginnings that are going to be happening for people. It's all very, very hopeful, I think, going forward, but a lot of learning. Yeah, absolutely, Scott. I think that's a perfect card.
Yeah, that's what it felt like when it came out of the deck. I'm like,
yeah,
the card for the day.
Yeah. I kind of got the same thing. I got the same as yesterday, Scott. Be at home. So there we go. We're all learning at home.
Oh, yeah. Wombat spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, wombat. Yeah.
I pretty much think they will pretty soon, Marie.
Yeah.
There's groups for domestic terrorists.
Uh-huh.
They pretty much are. They're all getting arrested.
Yeah, I think Merrick Garland's going to be great. He's the perfect guy for what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He really is. They're gonna wish he'd gotten on the Supreme Court, I think, after this is done.
He's got a little more power now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Lucienne has a really beautiful reminder here that Debbie Freebird's Barrett is taking the day off because she's honoring the day her son crossed over.
Right.
I don't know how many years ago, but yeah, let's send her lots of love.
Yeah, love and light and prayers and
Yep. To everyone needing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bless you all.
Thanks, everyone.
And thank you, Kim and Denise, for joining.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's been great
to participate. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thank you, Scott.
I
know, I lost my voice.
I'm going blurry again. Love and light to everyone.